Hi there, welcome to the 8-week light and shadow session. It's going to be a really simple demonstration on the value system, edges, and how light works on simple volumes like box, sphere, and cylinder. Alright, if you're ready, let's get started. I'm gonna explain to you. Let me first draw these three volumes, sphere, box, and cylinder. Okay. We have one light source that's bouncing on these forms here. So we need to study two things: the value system. We're gonna use only five values. One dark, one light, middle, a light halftone, and a dark halftone. Okay, that's it. And the edges. The second thing is edges. We have different type of edges and varieties: soft edge, sharp edge, and the rest of it is just how soft or sharp you want your line. Do you want it like this, or darker than that? And it depends, and it also means different things when you use that in your drawing. If you have, for instance, a soft edge on the sphere, it's because you have this gradual change on the surface because light is reducing, okay? And then you go toward the absence of light down there. That's why we have to use this soft edge, and then right next to it we have these values. We make it light and lighter till it becomes basically white in the highlight. And we have the cast shadow as well. The intensity of light and all of that has a great impact on the way we have to render the forms. This is how you need to render any rounded form like this, like sphere. So you have the core shadow, we have the cast shadow here, you have the reflected light, you have the halftone and highlight. And then in a box, we have only three values because we have three planes, three visible planes in the box. So I'm going to choose three values. and put it here. A bit of light. Okay, and also the cast shadow. There you go. Then we have the cylinder, which is a mixture between sphere and box. So we're gonna have the reflected light here. And then gradually it gets lighter. There we go. And then we can add the cast shadow here. By doing this cylinder, just reminded of. By doing this cylinder, I just remembered the book of Cennino Cennini. Cennini, where he talks about techniques and different ways of drawing and rendering, etc. And he says exactly how to render any rounded forms like this by using one dark value here. Next to it you put another shadow which has a bit of reflected light in it, and then two halftones here. Here you have the highlight, and then next to it you put the same halftone that you put previously. It could be slightly lighter, but anyway, it's so helpful actually. So in really short amount of time we can get great results. Okay, at this point I would say you can do different exercises. For example, trying to repeat what I did rendering one sphere, the box and cylinder in different angles, and also with different intensities of light. It could be a soft light or a bit sharper, intense light that makes much sharper edges. So it's important also to exercise and practice all these varieties so that you learn all of different possibilities to render forms. Here I try to give you the kind of universal tools and instruments with which you can do all of that. Okay,